All right. I think what saves this hand is that we have the Dryad. Unfortunately, I mean, we have a threes and fours, so the Dryad really, we're missing our black. Like this hand's a little risky, but I think the fact that we have a three that we can play and a four makes it worth it. So we're gonna play the pathway, and we're actually running an okay amount of lands thanks to our double-faced ones. So I think it's okay. Think it's okay. Innkeeper. All right, not bad. Would have liked to see a land there, but we'll make do with what we got. Be able to play Pugilist or Innkeeper next turn. No sense in taking one when we don't have to. So we will block and then... Yep. Play our land for the turn. And then... I'm like halfway tempted to play Pugilist just so we have something, but I also think we sandbag it to where it's an 8/8. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So yeah, let's go here, and I think we're definitely going to grab our environmental science. They missed the land drop as well of note. Not anymore. So this is going to be interesting, right? Can we out attrition? So they have the Deadly Dispute to finish this guy off. So you know what? I'm going to block like this. Because we're going to gain 2 life to negate this attack, right? And then they do get to ramp, but we get to crack back for 5. Like, this deck definitely has an aggro side of it as well. Okay. Man. We just chariot here? Stinks that we missed our land. I wish... Like, we can go science pugilist, but I don't like that. We can go another professor. I think I am going to play chariot here. Hope that's not the wrong call. We can Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin, the Hive to get our black. We have triple green. So this is going to be... And maybe it was Gnarled Professor, just because the Professor does give us the ability to kill Lolth, right, with the Trample. So I think that was a consideration. Despair. All right, so this is easy. Now we just go here. And then sack, take 2. We are going to gain some of that life back, though. We hit our land drop. So, yeah, I guess we just go here, then. Here. Grab Containment Breach for the Meat Hook, or Confront the Past for the Planeswalker. I think it's Confront the Past for the Planeswalker. Play our land. Suit up here. And then attack, making 2 blockers. No, I feel like we should have attacked with both, actually. So let's see if we're going to get me hooked for 3 here. Yeah, I think we should have attacked with both, actually. I think that was the correct play to force them to make a move here. Though they might have just taken it and then killed this because we are at the lower life total. Okay. So that's going to be, what, a minus, right?
For the sake of all Innistrad,
-2, which is interesting. So, and they know about the Confront the Past. So we could technically kill their Planeswalker. Huh. What are they getting at here? What are they getting at? So, we can also just attack Gnarled Professor. I kind of like the idea of going at them, though. They double block the Chariot. So they have the board... Oh, okay. They have Meat Hook. That's what it is. Or not Meat Hook. I'm sorry. Blood on the Snow. Okay, so if they have Blood on the Snow, what are our options, right? We're going to lose everything, so we don't want to send the Chariot. Workshop Warchief is probably our best bet. But of course, we keep being awkward with our mana. So attacking Soren means they have to double block to keep Soren alive, and we keep our spells. Attack Soren, force the double block, right? Yep. There's... Oh, I'm silly. Why didn't I attack that way? Oh, well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And here, we warchief. And then that way, when they blood on the snow, right, we still have a thing to make a double. This could also be a meat hook. They're gonna plus. Yeah, this feels... Oh, it feels okay. Man, that was annoying, though. I definitely should have just killed the Soren. We gave him a free card for no reason. Yeah, the fact that he took 4. This is a meat hook. Fair enough. Yes. We knew that. Okay. Stomper was... Ooh, Stomper is a great draw for us. Alright, so... Stomper. Get a black source. This has been a very interesting game. And they only have 1 land, so we're not worried about getting grasped. Go to combat. Here. Here. Attack. Copy. And then I think we still hold on the innkeeper. And do this to grab our 3rd black. Okay. And sure, why not play it? So now they pull the trigger on blood on the snow. But we can Pugilist, crew up the chariot. Another meat hook, jeez. I mean, I guess I feel like that's okay. Really would have wished we had a creature land. So maybe we should have played Pugilist. Shambling Ghast, okay. But this guy has trample. So, alright, alright. So what are we trying to do here? We can get him for 4. So play Hydra. Playing this to die to that doesn't do anything for us. Let's fire this off because I just don't want to deal with it. And it's not going to drain us. Man, this has been a very interesting game. I think that one turn where I misplayed, though, definitely could have changed the outcome of the game. Alright, play our Pugilist. Crew here. And then attack for no value, but they block. Of course, now the downside there is they could activate their whatchamacallit for no value, but I mean, I almost kind of want them to, right? So do we play our innkeeper now? I really don't know. Don't think there's any value to that. I just don't, other than giving them another life from Meat Hook, right? So I don't think we pull the trigger. They Soren, okay. So we may be able to go face here. They're gonna minus, that's interesting. And then they have enough to fire off. Okay. Huh. So we actually don't even have to pull the trigger on our Confront the Past if we don't want to. So this guy's just going to automatically kill Soren. So that's sweet. So we might as well hold the Confront the Past versus going at their face. Or they just take it. That's really interesting. I think we need to keep it, though, because they could draw the Blood on the Snow and then we're wrecked. So I think actually going the slow route is correct. So play a land, and then we're not gonna do anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Fire this off for 7. That's everything, but I don't think we're punished. Attack here, attack here. Yes. That's actually what we prefer, because that thing's not coming back. We take 1, but we have meat hooks of our own. So they could potentially draw. They could hit us for 6. Yep. Okay, they're going to take 1 in the process, but draw a card. They have 5 mana left. Interesting they're leaving the underdog back. Deadly Dispute. Nice. Nice. Yep, they have a full grip again. That's rough. That is pretty rough. Grass, darn it. That is frustrating. That is frustrating. Ugh, and we're flooding out really bad right now. Really bad. Good news is, once we draw... Alright, so let's play this guy now because we need to mitigate some of this bleeding. Do we double Chariot here? I don't feel like that's correct. Is it? Chariot will gain us 2 life. We attack. They have to double block. Maybe it is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that leaves us with a small dude. Is there any reason... They can fire off. This is super awkward. Super awkward. I think we just leave a blocker back. Make 2 dudes. Make a 3rd dude. Blocks. Yeah, I think we just hold here. That's unfortunate. We really need a storm. We can get a storm here. I think we'll be in decent shape. Alright, luckily there's nothing of super value in our graveyard. Alright, so... We can... Nope, we can't double block. Now, we're taking a lot of damage here. Maybe I should have made the cat. Yep, that's fine. So... Fire this off for 5. And then need to keep the life gain. Block. Oh, this is this is 12. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, this is what? Oh, that's right, because we block and then we. Oh, our opponent saw it before we did. Derp. Oh man, that was such an awkward game. That's interesting. They attacked with everything there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So we would have survived. Wait, no. All right. We would have survived and then cracked back for lethal. Greetings, happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more playing Magic so you don't have to. If being mana screwed has ever cost you a game, then consider dropping a like down below. We're at it again, this time revisiting Golgari Storm the Festival. So capitalizing on the fact that it puts any permanent from cost 5 or less into play. So our entire deck is permanents that cost 5 or less, including our removal, our ramp, and a bunch of some interesting things. We are running a Seek's Chariot comboed with Warchief, Ren, and Kira to play some large and in charge creatures as well, and then a little bit of sweet tech as we continue to innovate. We're running Augmenter Pugilist. Pretty much the big thing about this guy is we could play him on 3, right, when we need to, but later in the game when we're quote-unquote flooding out, we can play him off of our Storm the Festivals as an 8/8 trample. So I like the modality of this, as well as Stomper being able to ramp and being able to get it back. And then because our entire deck is permanents, we are running double Gloom Shriekers to be able to recur some of the stuff as well. But that is the deck, my friends. So shout out for this video goes out to Rastan Parta. Rastan Parta? Yeah. I was trying to put in one word, but that's Rastan Parta. Thank you so much, Rasta, for supporting the channel, riding the struggle bus with us. I appreciate you, my friend. You rock. And this Storm the Festival Golgari deck is for you, my friend. Alright, this seems like a reasonable hand. Have all our colors, a little bit of ramp, Storm the Festival. So let's run it. See where it takes us. No real consideration for playing the Glade early. I think we're good without it. Okay, that's not the worst. Pugilist will be able to do some work there. Ooh. I don't know if I wanted to see our third Storm the Festival. We only have one card that's double black. I want to make sure we hit our triple green. So let's go here. And then we have at least a single black. Next turn we can Pugilist and hold off on the Storm of the Festival. Let's see if they fire off. Ooh, okay. Okay, reasonable. But I mean, that's one less that goes to face and one less they could double up with the 2-for-1 our Pugilist. So I like this. I like this. They're not developing their board. Of course we draw our meat hook because I said it, right? Let's see, man. Didn't really want to draw all 3 Storm the Festivals. So we need land plus a ramp spell. Yep. I mean, we're going to block. They have the burn spell, obviously, but at least this makes it a little awkward. Or were they just baiting us? Okay, yeah. They have the other player. Once again, I mean, it saved us 4 life, right? We'll take it. There's a land. Okay. So, push some shove. Are we blocking with the Hydra? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more land, so no. Let's just attack for 2. Might as well get in the extra damage. It may be relevant, right? We're not blocking the Den. They need 2 more lands for Den. So let's see if we get punished here. Kaiju or Raiju is probably going to be one of the worst ones. Big score. Okay, so we get a pass here. They pitch burn. Can't go land. Yes. All right, cool. Let's do this. Come on, high roll. Show me something good. Innkeeper, I guess, gives us... No, I think I want to go for the surefire thing. I think we go land and tuck the Innkeeper. Right? That way... I think that's correct. So if they have another burn spell, which they do have the treasure for. Gold Span Dragon. Okay. Okay, relevant. That is relevant. But we do have Wrens in our deck, so I think we're just going to smash them. Let's see if they end up burning a treasure to kill our warchief. Alright, let's do it again. Mono red versus Golgari. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can get the Stomper to get the land. We could get Shrieker as well to get back. Nah, let's do it. Let's just get our opponent dead. Let's get our opponent dead. D-E-A-D. Triple black. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we could play this as a land. Yeah, might as well. Boom. That way they can't burn it out. Yes. And get in there for 5. So you can attack us if you want, opponent. But then we're cracking back for lethal, my friend. And we have the meat hook to finish the job. So now watch we just get burned. Now watch they have like all the burn in their hand and they just wreck us. Oh, that will be a thing. Let us see. Fingers crossed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 away from storming the festival. So I'm trying to think if there's a reason to pop off the Storm of the Festival pre-combat. I don't think so. In fact, we could feel the ruin to stop them from activating the Den, right? I think that's correct. They have plenty of mana. They could actually fire off both. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. They have some burn. They're eyeballing it. Well, the fact that they're attacking our creatures is a good sign. This is still lethal, though. This is still lethal. So if they burn another treasure to kill Warchief, and they have enough to activate, all right, fair. Fair enough. So this is not quite oh, well. Yes. Yep. Boom goes the dynamite. And we're actually going to go ahead and play this gain 5. Play this so when they kill something, it, yeah. This feels correct to me. So now this gets in the last point of damage. Boom. They could fire this off. They could block, but yes! Oh, love it. Love it. Nicely done. Unfortunately, this hand does not only are we on the draw, but this hand has none of our early games, so we're going to mulligan this one. This look, yes, way better. Way better. So I think here we tuck the Innkeeper because we get to Dryad into Stomper. I think that's correct. Nice. Yep, let's go ahead and stick to the game plan. Now, they could kill our Dryad, and if they do, then we're in a bit of a pickle. Alright, so that was not what I wanted to play there. Awkward. Struggle bust it like a champ. Struggle bust it like a champ. Interesting. So, is this some kind of... Huh. What is this? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's play a black source, and we could Stomper, but that just entirely threw off our mana. So we're just gonna leave this back. And maybe we should have Stompered while shields are down, right? Like, there's definitely that argument. Because now our Stomper could potentially get countered. That's so funny, man. I can't believe my silly self freaking played the wrong land. Because we would have been able to, missed our land drop. Alright, let's Stomper. Feel like this is, a deluge. Yeah. So we go grab, we have triple green, so let's grab triple black. Alright. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's unfortunate we missed our land drop there. Quite unfortunate. So now I do... They didn't play anything. So this is Esper or just straight blue-white? Straight blue-white. What are we okay getting countered? Pugilist? Man. So... They didn't counter the Stomper, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't counter anything. I want to hold the Warchiefs. I want those things to land. So I think we just play our Pugilist over our Ren. Now, Ren does give us the ability to draw more lands. So we hit our land drops. But I think I'm going to play it a little safe here. They're missing their second white. Alright, and they let that through. So that has to be a Doomscar. Is there incentive? I think we still hold on the meat hook, just in case their top end is like a Mirror's Call or Jin-Gitaxias, right? We have ways of kind of dealing with everything. We want to keep our triple. That's fine. We don't have any interaction. So we'll still grab a forest to be able to play Festival if they tap out. Now, that is an issue because, of course, that makes our last Dryad a little bit weaker. Oh, nice. Alright, and this is 7 to attack, right? 7, yep. So we're 1 shy. Alright, let's get in there. blocks. That feels like a meat hook. Or a board wipe. So let's go warchief. And see what kind of counter magic they let it receive. What are they sandbagging in their hand? Is it like a negate? No, because there wouldn't be a pause. So what is it? It's not Emperor because they just got their second white. That's a Doomscar, yep. And that's fine. Like, we knew that was a play, right? There's sweet. Alright, let's attack. And let's go here. And then that way we have a couple options. We could do the whole Ren minus, right? And maybe I'm being too conservative here. Farewell, that's a clean one. All right, so obviously I made the wrong choice there as far as Ren being the correct one. All right, let's Festival now that shields are down either way. And... Field of Ruin to deal with their thing versus Hive. Yeah, that feels correct. Borrowed time. Oh, and we had the Viseju in hand. Is it? It dies, right? It's when it dies? Okay, fair. Storm the Festival again. That is an option. Or we can go Ren. Let's destroy this while we can. Give them their other white. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's grab our black source. And then resolve the Chariot. I have no idea what their spell pierce. Okay. Fair. We almost, man, we could have played around it too. It's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. We definitely could have played around that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's play around the fact that they have spell pierce now. And let's Ren minus. This is a very good game. Negate. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, sure. I think now we can go ahead and meat hook for 0. No pause. Okay. Okay. Nothing from the opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still don't want to fire it off, so we will just warchief. Once again, not blitzing because we'd rather them like have to have the exile effect, and they could have another farewell here. Borrowed time, fair. I mean, we do know there's a Viseju in our deck somewhere, right? Did it bottom it? It didn't. Okay, so trick is drawing it. Storm the Festival. Still missing that land drop though. But we have 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's storm. Pretty sure this is gonna get countered. Ooh. Test of Talents. Nicely done, opponent. Ooh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Another Hall. And a Hive. Okay, so here. Here. We have 3 mana. Let's see if they have the negate. We get to eat up one of their borrowed times. Gain some more life. The Menace on Hive is kind of sweet. Let's go here. Man, this is kind of rough. Kind of rough. Test of Talents was pretty huge, not gonna lie. I'm trying to think if we I don't feel like we messed up any turn. I mean, I guess maybe the spell pierce, right? Pugilist is pretty sweet. Alright, so what do we have left? We have quite a bit of gas. We have quite a bit of gas left in our deck. We can Pugilist, but once again, I think we're gonna sandbag it. No sense running this out to that. So we'll just attack with the hive. Faithful Absence, roger. So they still have enough to fire off the warchief. So I guess we just hold. Pugilist can tussle. We eat a treasure. We could just draw. No attacks. I think I'm just gonna... No, they're top decking. I'm gonna play Pugilist. Now, the issue here obviously is the fact that it does put us in a position where a board wipe is a 3-for... Well, it's a 2-for-1 because they kill the Pugilist and the warchief, but the warchief replaces itself with a 4-4. Vanquish the horde. Fair enough. Unfortunately. Darn it. It's okay. It's okay. Takanume, though. Nice. Takanume. Alright, let's go to combat first. And now that shields are down, let's... Right? 1, 2... Yeah. And we use the treasure to get the Ren. Okay. Whew. Didn't mill anything super important. Let's Ren M-. I think that's correct. Because if not, they just fire off the hall.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
All right, opponent. Yep. They're doing the thing, man. They are doing the thing. I'm a little hesitant to... Ooh, nice. That wasn't a bad pull, actually. Not a bad pull at all. And then we get to draw a card and get back our Rhino at the end of turn? Okay. Luckily, they haven't drawn another Farewell. We did lose another Workshop Warchief, though. So, do we have... We still have all our... the Golgari Lion. I forgot what it's called. Grim Bouncer? Grim Dragon? Yes. Pretty legit, man. So we can keep this to kill the Hall. I don't think that's correct, though. I think we do just kill the Borrowed Time. Get on their end step. We get a dude back because that puts him at 5. Yes! We got there. Yes. Alright. We're going first with 2 tap lands. We do have double Innkeeper, so I think we can keep this. Gonna hold off on the Pugilist until we can fire off the Warchief, I think. Just to be safer against an aggro deck. Yeah, mono white. Fair enough. Nice. Can't complain about that curve. So, maybe even Storm the Festival instead. Just to get the 2-for-1. Depends if we hit our 4th land or not. Well, I guess we'll see. Alright, typical aggro deck. We'll take it because we do negate one of these hits, right? So, and that's the whole reason why we're running Warchief. We can go Pugilist to just block. I think I like the potential ramp better. And maybe the actual play was to Innkeeper and then followed up with Stomper. Don't think we're blocking, so let's get in there for 1. We'll take the full brunt. This is going to be potentially 8 damage coming across the board, taking us down to 9. If we draw a land, we can Storm the Festival, hitting potentially double Warchief. Okay, that's a good sign. So no hasty 3-drop. Thar going to take out the Stomper. Yep. Alright, so let's see if we get lucky. We do. Roll the dice or play the guaranteed play, right? This is not a coward stream. We're going to roll the dice. Because then if we don't hit our land drop, we can Warchief. Mythic is nice. Stomper, Cura. I think we need to go with Chariot. Chariot and Cura to fill up the board feels correct to me versus Stomper. And this gains us life. We have some blockers. Yeah, this feels pretty decent to me. Mainly because, like I said, if we missed our land drop, we could still easily play our Workshop Chief, which is fantastic. So, I mean, this is good, right? If we win this matchup, this is like, I think, public enemy #1 right now. So, let's do the thing, right? No attacks from our opponent. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Mr. Land Drop, as expected. Do we want to attack here? Not really. It's not a very good attack, and we have nothing good to copy. So let's see here. We can go. Let's just be mana. I mean, we could do both, right? Actually, you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Triggers, and then we could play Pugilist, get our life total back up. So what are they missing here? Like 3 mana should be enough to play everything. So I'm not quite sure what they're missing here, to be honest with you. We could attack with the Chariot and then get it back with Shrieker, but I don't think that's correct either. Let's see. Attacking, making a copy doesn't do much. We do want to start getting them dead. But I also want to leave this. Oh, this is going to flip that. Right? Oh, we should have just single spelled. Lol. That's funny. Good job, Jedi. Good job, Jedi. Yep. I wonder if the correct response there was to suit up the Chariot. I didn't even think about that. I was just trying to gain more life, but derp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could attack for 7. It's not gonna let us do much. They're gonna send it back, flip it again. Alright, let's learn from our mistakes. What do we have in our sideboard? Annihilation gets us back our things. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that, my friends. Triggers. Get Annihilation. We give them a card. We take a hit, but we get 2 of our creatures back. One of them ramps us, so yeah. Feels good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No need to attack. So this is an Emperor. Oh, you know what it is? No, they had 3 lands. They just played their 4th land. So that has to be an Emperor. A Braid. Okay. That's fine. We have Groom Shrieker for that. So we're not too worried about that. So definitely glad we... Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, right? Because it would have made us a 4/4. And we could have gotten it back plus copied it. So I guess either way. A Braid's some good tech, though. Haven't typically been seeing that because a Braid can't go face, so they've been running other things. Interesting. So, what do they have here? What is this? We could double block here, and that forces some stuff. Let me do that. Block like this, I guess? And that way something dies? Ah, okay. I could have seen that. I could have seen that. Alright, let's get our dudes back. Play our tap land. Get our dudes back, yes. We'll pay the 3 life, because we're going to recoup that in no issues. In fact, borderline immediately. Triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab, and that's game. All right, I'll take it. A little slow, but I'll take it. This one feels a little risky, right? Because we have 2 lands. We have Innkeeper to play our Stomper to get our 3rd land. We're not really ramping. We're going first, though. So let's keep this and see if our, essentially, like, our B plan works, right? I mean, that's a reason why we're running Kazandu Mammoth is so we can, like, pseudo skimp on lands. Not really, but it just gives us more hits on our Storm, right? And that's the biggest thing. The last thing we want to do with Storm is whiff. Oh, sweet. We could play Pugilist, right? To kind of get in there. And then we could still play... No, you know what? I'm going to Stomper here. And the reason being is that I want to leave the treasure up. So if we draw or storm the festival, we can still fire it off. I feel like that's correct. I could be wrong. But, you know, that being said, fight rigging, nice. So that's a little scary, right? So next turn, they're going to play the dude and make the dude. Ooh, double Gloom Shrieker this early. Not really what we wanted to see here. All right, so... Alright, I guess we just get in there. And then minus Ren.
The entire forest is in awe.
Okay. So hopefully they... Let's see, this could be close. Tap land, another fight rigging. Okay, so that's going to be... This is going to be really ugly. This is going to be really ugly, friends. Oh boy. Alright, plus... Darn it. Oh, we can get the... Oh, we can actually do that. Do we want to do that? How many lands is it to level him? 8. And we could 0 next turn? Oh, we could do it with the treasure this turn. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do because I feel like we need to race this. So... Really stinks that we can't do it now, though. Alright, Hydra, right? And then... Let's hide the one that they... Yeah. So... Shrieker. Trigger. Get Pugilist back. And then use the treasure to play Pugilist. Wait a minute, hold on. Creature you control, each other creature you control because of... Oh, can we do... Oh! Wait a minute. No, we need another treasure. Okay. Darn it. I was going to say, that would have been super sick if we can make all these guys 8/8 or Pugilist. Alright, let's get in there and hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we don't die. We went all in, but we kind of have to. They know that we can... The thing is, that hides the fact that we have another one in our hand. We're going to attack for quite a bit next turn. So let's see if they have the heavy to trigger both fight riggings. Alright, they can invoke. Fair enough. Sack a creature. Oh, no. I always forgot about that. Ugh. I forgot that this thing's an enchantment creature. Ah, bummer. Okay, cool. The other Stomper actually makes it... No, no, opponent, we were gonna... No! Darn it! Alright, this isn't too bad. We get to ramp on 2, and then we have our meat hook in hand already with... Yeah, I like this. Feels pretty decent, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and start off with the Beseju, so we can Dryad on 2, and then... Yeah, being on the play as well, I think that works out pretty well. Start off with the Warchief to buy us some time. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. We got Chariot. Attack for 1. I mean, I guess we probably could have left up the block. In case... No, this is black. Never mind. So, the Exile ability of Black-White is going to be a little issue, right? Because it shuts off our Cura as well as our Workshop. Warchief, unfortunately. Esper. Okay. So the question is, do we play around them having a counter spell, right? Either way, they're gonna counter something, right? So I guess we just play it. If they got it, they got it. We can't. I mean, oh wow, okay. Because there's always that argument, right? And it's a discussion that I'm very bad at as far as identifying whether you make them have it or you leave it up, right? Because I mean, there's such a fine line for Dryad Disruption, but of course these control decks right now work at instant speed quite a bit. So it's like essentially, even if you are forcing them to leave up 2 mana per turn, right, for the counter spell, they are potentially able to essentially continue making their land drops, and it's a tempo play, right? And then eventually they could still have the counter spell for later on and be able to play what they're going to. So it's always like a back and forth, but you can't always obviously just openly play all your spells into counter magic as well, because I mean they're designed to potentially go wider than you, right? So this is a good spot for us, right? Go blank. Wow, they pitched the go blank. Little did they know that's actually going to be relevant here. I like that. All right, so let's go here, and we're just going to play the warchief. I don't think we want to blitz. We want to have some board wipe protection, right? Granted, it looks like they could easily be running farewell, which would be a problem because it just gets rid of everything, but what are you going to do? And this feels pretty good. We get to get in for 8, right? And still have a little bit of protection because the Rhino can suit up the Chariot. It all depends. Our opponent has Esper. See, so here, I think we just attack. I think it's worth playing around the Emperor, and we just attack with the 3 kitty cats. Kitty cats. Then we have the option of binding or firing off the Festival. Yeah, I think this is correct. We don't want either of these cards to fall victim to an Emperor, and it's worth it. Alright, and they didn't have the Emperor, so awkward, right? I don't know. That's where I have the issues, right? So let's go ahead and just fire off the Festival. And let's go Ren and Professor. I guess that way we get essentially draw 2 cards. So
and you will rot at their roots.
Exhibition and plus. Yeah, I'm gonna plus here. I just don't want to, like, we can overextend and just get absolutely decimated here. So they're gonna deluge, look for a board wipe, right? And then this gives us the ability next turn. We can fire off the Ren to make the dude. Yeah, I think this gives us the most resilience, right? We have 1 turn where they... Alright, we got there. Cool, 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 cool. I'll take it. Awkward, but I'll take it. Wow. Talk about drawing one side of our deck. Holy shnikes. Yeah, no, we're going to send this one back, especially on the play. Alright, alright. This is better. We're going to keep this, and let's tuck a meat hook. And honestly, I think I'm going to go... Man, ooh, this can go either way. What's our incentive? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with the Mammoth. I hope I don't regret that. It could go either way because, like, my theory behind it is because I want to hit our turn 4, right? If we draw one of our good 4 drops, I want to be able to play it versus taking turn 3 off. So, see, in here we can go 3, 5. So, I think it was worth it. Like, obviously, if we draw land, then we're going to feel a little silly about it, but... That's going to be useful. That is going to be useful. Well, now I definitely don't even want to use our treasure because we may need that double black and that ramp. So we'll see if our opponent can go off. I wonder if we should have just Besaged to tax them. I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, fight rigging. Nice. Nice. I like that. Chico's Reign of Truth. Wow. It's pretty darn good, not gonna lie. Interesting. Kind of need that to kill that, don't we? We can kill this in response to the triggers. So let's just hold, get in for 4, and send it back. I think we can sequence it in a way, right? So that pumps that. Then when that triggers, we destroy that. I think that's how we work it. All right, let's see if they go to combat. They do. So now we destroy it. Of course, they have an abundance of mana to do with what they please. We missed our land drop, which is unfortunate. Ooh, all right. There's some options. Let's get in there. And then hold the double black. So let's go another Pugilist. So this is going to be a 2/2, 3/3 minimum. Right? I still think it was correct to not burn the warchief there. They get the counter. Generous visitor. Okay. We're a long ways away from these guys doing some work, unfortunately. Field of Ruin. It's ruined! It's like just enough, man, where we can't do both, unfortunately. Alright, let's attack with everything. See if they let us meat hook. Oh, yes! Yes! I will take it! I will take this in a heartbeat, my friends. Yeah! Alright. Ooh, that worked out well. That worked out very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw land. We can charge. Oh, yes! Yes! I'll take it. I will take it. Well, my friends, that is the deck. And, yeah. I think 4 out of 5 for this one. I think it's solid. It lacks a little bit of card draw, right? Which is something that if we wanted to, we could probably sub out, like, I don't know, maybe the Gloom Shriekers and, let's see, a Gloom Shrieker and maybe a Storm the Festival, right? And put in 3 Despairs. I think we have the ability to make it happen. I do think there was a consideration to sneak in a World Tree, just so we could play the flip side. I mean, the thing is, I really didn't expect Echoing Equation to actually be any kind of relevant, which it 100% could have. Which is interesting, because that one game we could have, like, literally one-shot our opponent with it, which is funny. I just like the fact that we could play it on through when we need to, and then later in the game, it's an 8 trample. So I think it actually worked out quite well. We saw it do some work for sure. But yeah, everything else pretty solid. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I think one more adjustment you could make as well is cut the meat hooks for something like Thirst, so we have a little more early interaction. But of course, once again, the whole point of this deck is to maximize our hits on Storm the Festival. And literally, looking at the deck, everything hits. So yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for riding the struggle with me, friends. I appreciate you immensely. You guys rock. Till next time, as always, happy gaming.